Welcome back to you, baby dolls. We have the juiciest crypto news, but first I've got to reiterate to you that 1, you are my friend. 2, you are actually a vegetarian burger. You have tomato, you have lettuce, you have mayonnaise, and of course you have a yummy chicken fillet inside. Oops, did I say that? Yes, I did. This is the Bitcoin chart. We have pumped, we have dumped, we have pumped, we have dumped. We are around $34,000-$35,000 mark. Is there any cause for concern? Not really, because we are definitively above that $31,000 price. We can come back and retest it, of course, but I like it. I want to remind you of something, though. Look at the weekly super trend, the new bar. So the new scam zone is $28,000. Before, it was $23,500 because the weekly super trend, because we've shifted up, now we have 3 times the ATR. The new floor is around $28,000. What does that mean? If we go there and close there, this flips red, and we are definitely going to be concerned, because every time we do that, it is poopy time. I want to remind you, back in the previous bear market as well, we did it and we still went sideways for a while, and then the zombie virus happened. But if we actually go to the Mt. Gox cycle, there were times it faked out. It did not close below. Which one are we going to get? Ugh, I hope it doesn't take it. I didn't hope it doesn't take us for a drive there yet. Maybe we'll start worrying about these zones when Bitcoin hits $44,000 to $50,000. We're still enjoying the Chainlink chart as well. Chainlink making its way against Ethereum, still grinding out the zone. We're going to show you some news from there as well. We also have Real DeFi Pulse, which is 38% below day one sack. We have PulseX. We have combined HEX around 2.1 cents. There was also an eHEX seller that came out of nowhere, which we're going to go through as well. This is the Pulse to HEX ratio. I like it. It's still down here. I like that. I like this chart, friends. This is a very, very common pattern I see in crypto. So it does wicks, and then when the market comes, it actually, see these wicks? It comes back to the wicks and it just closes some weeks there. I want to show you where this has happened. This has actually happened in a little coin called Bitcoin. Look what happened here. This is what happened in 2022. Look, we wicked down to $17,000, and then this is crazy. Before we actually had the FTX collapse, I said, look, we're probably, this is my guess, I promise you, go back and watch my videos and my tweets. I said, there's probably a chance, okay, that we come down and there's no liquidations and we just die out here before going back up, because the market's got to consume some souls. It's got to get people out. It's fascinating that this works. It goes, basically, they call them candle wicks. They say, well, you're going to eat the wick and then you're going to find out. Now, it was scary here, because what if someone just decided to get out? What if a lot of people snowballed out? But we didn't get that scenario, so we have that to be thankful for. And of course, we're going to pump. We're going to pump the music, friends. We actually have some breaking news. Binance website posted a guide on how to buy HEX. Yes. So if you're out there looking for contrarian plays such as Solana, which is not contrarian anymore, friends, not even close, I want you to think of this. The fact that Binance wrote the words HEX on its website made everyone go nuts, because that's how contrarian it is. It is a hated coin. It's actually purely hated. That means it's oversold. So the Binance CEO, Changpeng, CZ, he shares similarities to Richard Heart. They are both falsely targeted by the corrupt SEC, and the Department of Injustice is probably licking their lips because they're reptiles there, trying to figure out, oh, how can we take this person down? Also, I want to remind you too, sometimes these guides appear based on AI, but that's not actually bearish. That's good. That means AI has shown that, oh my, they've shown everyone, like, wait a minute, there's like this thing called HEX out here, and a lot of people are talking about it. We should write articles about it, okay? Because it has no bias here. There's absolutely no bias, okay? So fantastic to see that we're moving through this. I want to remind you as well, recently, Richard Heart has posted that the corrupt SEC lost 4 out of 5 cases in the Supreme Court. He talks about them being accused of being capricious, which is just liars. Like, dude, capricious for legal speak, that is like telling a cop you're corrupt. That is literally a cop goes to your house, plant a little bag of white powder and some needles and just arrest you. Literally arrest you. Nah, I made it up. Made it up. There should be people rioting in the street for this. Leave our Ponzi imaginary coins alone. The corrupt SEC is working against the people. And the head guzzler, Gary Guzzler, I think he might be replaced due to unpopularity. They're probably hoping this goes away, but it won't. That's why they're dangling the corrupt Roca Negra ETF in front of us. And it's going to probably be a sell the news event, sadly. Sadly, it's giving everyone time to get in. But I'm glad that's getting everyone time to get in. So it makes it obvious for us. This is Ricardo's original post. They even lost the claim that all XRP tokens were securities in court. They've been found arbitrary and capricious twice. Also, Richard Hart educating everybody, telling everyone, look, reiterating, you cannot custody crypto. So he just tells everybody, stop using the words self-custody. He goes, it's a stupid phrase. He goes, you can only know a key. You do not have a wallet. You have a keychain. Do you get it? There are no coins. So it's just, this is all legal speak stuff. But look, it's so much nicer to say self-custody. Also own your own keys. That's it. And he mentions, no, you don't own them, you know them. Well, or do we have to change the words? Know your own keys. I guess you could say that because you don't really know the keys from the centralized exchanges at all. That's why they have access to everything and you don't. So I've got to remind you, yes, if you want to see contrarian and deep value, look at the PulseChain ecosystem. What makes HEX news is just being spoken about on Binance. Just an article. Isn't that wild? PulseX and HEX, real DeFi, deep value, enormous upside. Who are we battling against? No one really, but Solana is the other contrarian thing, the hot contrarian coin in the news, but it's not. It's just because the price went up. Everyone's saying, oh, wow, contrarian. Contrarian. You're not contrarian, Habib. I also found this interesting, friends. You know, Neo, literally Neo, stopped at the 61.8% retrace in the past cycle. That's why I'm looking at Solana. And I'm looking at all those scum VCs who have been tricking everybody to tell them, oh, it's going to be the greatest thing. I don't think so, dude. I think all those scum VCs are embarrassed by FTX. I think all those scum VCs have hunchbacks. I think they don't have fluffy slippers at all. And I think they're all getting rid of everything here, $140. And I think while they get rid of it, they're going to be telling you and me that they think Solana's going to $1,000 and it's the next Ethereum. But I think they're full of crap. So that's why I like sticking to bug eater DeFi. And look at this. The Chow Tai FOOK family, Hong Kong's top consortium, announced that it's cooperating with Chainlink Labs to develop compliance and cross-chain interoperability. So tell me this, friends, I told you cross-chain interoperability using CCIP tech to fund tokens on major public blockchains. All right, look at this, friends. I'm telling you, Chainlink should be much higher in rank. XRP, look, I love the XRP army, but if you're 32 billion, then Chainlink should be 38 billion. It should flip, you guys. Chainlink should have all the market cap of Polkadot. So Polkadot is 6 billion. Well, guess what? Chainlink should be 12 billion. Like, just absorb that. Based off the technology it does and the future and the potential. So here I am to say, I don't know who this Chow Tai FOOK family are, but sounds fucking bullish to me. I still believe Stinky Link is around $11. Are we going to go down to $1? I don't know. Hopefully we go up to 12. That's all we're doing, friends. Just hoping. Also, one update. Look what it says here. At the bottom here. He learned Chainlink Labs was working to solve an important industry difficulty, cross-chain interoperability. Look at that. A month later, I was very proud to see that Artuf TechFin, a Hong Kong company, was working with Chainlink Labs to push the industry forward. Yes, all of these guys are like, hey, we thought the bug eaters were with XRP, but now the bug eaters have selected Chainlink. Recently in news as well, we saw there was a bit of a debacle. Put on a 5-minute chart. There was a bit of a poopy head who sold, bang, eHEX just got whacked, 30% down. What happened? Well, we did some on-chain analysis. Aren't you glad you got a friend like me, friends? Aren't you glad we find this information out together? Wallet 4C, 5C. I'm not sure if it's Alex the eHEX whale. I don't know if it's him. Someone said it was. Couldn't confirm. Whoever this person was, they sold eHEX for 238 ETH, and then they sent it to stake.com, which is the gambling website that had the deal with BitBoy. Okay, stake.com, the online gambling website. He still has, though, 53 million eHEX left in this wallet. Now, this is the post as it was happening in chat. Now, this is the actual chart of the poopiness happening. This is the transactions. And here we have his actual wallet. You still see he's still got 445k of eHEX left in here. Just want to remind you, though, there's a guy like this in every single coin, all right? Every single coin, there are dudes like this. So don't think, oh, I've got to wait for this person to get out. Yeah, we always got to wait for someone to get out. For example, we've got to wait for Mt. Gox to finally get rid of the Bitcoin too next year. And I've got to remind you, so that type of information is useful. We were just speaking about Solana earlier. Okay, look at this. Solana rally sucked in freaking Mr. Arthur Hayes. Now, Arthur's really intelligent. He's very smart. He's very in tune. But I'll tell you something. Being smart, running exchange, it's different to speculating with your balls out and your zipper undone. All right. You need to have your balls and ovaries out, your bra off, your wig off, everything off. Lay it out on the table. You say, I am what I am, and I'm not changing because we are going to actually crank some music. Look where they got Arthur. Look at his tweet. His tweet's here. Fam, I have something embarrassing I must admit. I just bought Solana. Soy token. I know it's a Sam Coyce piece of dog poop L1, and at this point, it's just a meme. But it is going up, and I'm a degen. Let's effing go! He literally bought the top, and bang, 6. I want to see how much it dropped instantly on him getting in. That's crazy, man. 6 on 44 is how much it dropped. $6 out of 44. Yes, it dropped instantly. Oh, man. See what I mean, friends? It sucks everybody in. And what did it do? It went up and everybody's talking about it. Solana is being spoken about on every major channel. And that is cause for concern. I don't want to see the coin I'm in being spoken about everywhere, because that means it's time to exit. It means everybody's in. It means the nature of the candles has gone up so much and so green that even the tiniest little soy boy cucks, the people who eat cookies and butter for themselves, they are feeling so confident they want to stand out in front of the beast, the bearish beast, and say, I did it, I support the soy, I love Solana, spray that soy all over my face. Those are weak hands, you get me? They didn't care about soy at $8, $10, $12. I made a video, I told you, hey guys, if you want an alternative to PulseChain and HEX, Solana is the next contrarian coin. But what happened to me? I said, well, something weird's going on. There's too many people here. Even the Ethereum maxis are talking about it. Friends, do you honestly think, I want you to think about how much blood boiling rage would there be from people if they had to tweet on the Bankless or any other Twitteroonies or YouTube. Imagine they had to say, Richard Hart is fighting for the crypto industry. We should all support PulseChain and HEX and PulseX. They would lose their mind. They would receive so much backlash, it's not funny. Insane amount. That's how you know. That's how you know. You don't even need to look at a chart here. You can feel it. That's why I even got to spell it out for you. Solana is a VC trap fest. Vulture, Capital, scum. 99.9% of them are absolute trash. I've been tweeting about it for ages. Everybody on Twitter has gone euphoric. They sucked Arthur in. Solana is not contrarian. Everyone agrees it's worthy. They pretend it's hated, but it's not. No, it's not. I even have this chain volume here for you, friends. If we go look at it, I want to see how much volume has Solana done. It's down to 126 million, but it's very interesting. Have a look at this, okay? So Solana on centralized exchanges that you can't verify, it did $10 billion of volume in this 24-hour period on centralized exchanges. 10 billion. But it's on-chain, the heartbeat volume, the real volume was only 150 million. Now, why do I call it real volume? It's because there's not too much of this trash leverage, market makers trying to front run. They're using $1 million to scalp $6. This type of trash. It includes the NFT volume. It includes the DEX, the meme stuff. That's what I really want to see. That's what I like seeing, okay? But it just shows you, right? 99% of the volume is all leverage gamblers swapping amongst themselves, trying to steal money from each other. I mean, it's literally, not even making this up, 150 over 9-10 billion. It is tiny, man. 99% is trash. The real heartbeat is on chain. Don't forget that. So what are we really waiting for? Well, what we're actually really waiting for is, you see these 3 little green monthly candles, friends? We're actually in a green one for November here. We're hoping this breaks out. This is the total altcoin index. This is excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, because we know Bitcoin's diminishing, 4th cycle. We know Ethereum is in a 3rd cycle curse. You're already seeing, I know a lot of people messaging me saying, how on earth did you use your channel that I like and subscribe to, press the belly button, or shock the algorithm, family show? How did I know this was coming? All my videos, I've been saying they're going to turn their backs on Ethereum. They're going to pull the knife out. Why? Just because of red candles. That's it. Nobody believed me. No one. Everyone said, you know what? Ethereum maxis, God bless their hearts, saying no one's going to turn their back on Ethereum because it performed so well for the past 1.5 years in the bear market, and it lifted the whole industry. And I said, brother, you got no idea. Do you understand how fickle the masses are? They don't care. They don't even care how high you go in the first place, all right? You give them some red monthly candles, it's over. It's fully over. 1, 2, 3. We're on the 4th one now. You might even count this one. Look, down, no green, no green, no green. Look at this, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on the 6th one. 6 monthly candles. That's why it started heating up around the past 2 months when you went down. That's all it came down to. Nothing to do with the fundamentals. How much EIP are we burning? It doesn't matter. Ultrasound money doesn't matter. Ethereum carrying the industry doesn't matter. Vitalik is a smart alien with 4,000 IQ. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. They're doing alien disclosure. So they're going to basically go to the government and say, well, we're going to have to confirm that Vitalik is a real person, a real alien being, and he exists. Even with all these, doesn't matter. They turn their backs on you, friends. It's crazy. How many times have I made videos? The green candle makes you smarter. Yeah, and the red candle makes you hate everyone. That's it. It's wild, isn't it? So that's why we got that curse happening. I want you to look at this index. This is the final index. You know, crazy, right? We're all waiting for it to go up. You know, I saw someone tagged me in a public chat and said, hey, man, if we're all waiting for altcoin to go up, does that mean we're all going to get wrecked because the crowd wants it to go up? Have a look at this. I did one of my YouTube community polls. And look at this. I asked, where's Bitcoin's next price going? Back when it was like 28K or whatever. And look, 68% said 35K. The other 32% said 25K. The majority got it right. So these things aren't always as clear-cut as you believe. They usually only happen at extremes where there's a disconnect, because humans keep extrapolating linearly and then everyone's emotions are really, really on track. In the middle of the cycle, there's nothing really much together. There isn't. And we are at the middle of the cycle, right? We're not anywhere extreme. We're in hope and disbelief rinsing, right? So that's the difference here. So, you know, I do wonder what's coming next. And we hope that it involves this big fat red candle of sorts, because this altcoin index, if this can break up to here, so if the total altcoins goes back, this is $500 billion, this is the dollar mark. We need this to go up. No questions asked. When this starts going up, it's telling you, all right, money really wants to add to high growth things. They don't actually want to just be in Bitcoin and Ethereum. We already knew this. Luckily for you, you like, subscribe, belly button, all. Tell mom and dad you do love and appreciate them. Don't forget, you are a vegetarian burger with a nice chicken fillet inside. Catch you soon.